You decided how you feel about this person within 7 seconds of meeting them. You didn't analyze their character. You didn't evaluate their track record. Your brain ran a rapid pattern match against everything it's seen before and delivered a verdict before they finished saying hello. And here's the uncomfortable part. You probably think that verdict was accurate. It almost certainly wasn't. First impressions feel reliable because they feel instant and certain. But certainty isn't accuracy. Your brain prioritizes speed over truth. It builds a complete picture of a person from almost no information, then spends the rest of the relationship defending that picture instead of updating it. This is called the primacy effect. Whatever information comes first carries disproportionate weight. It becomes the lens through which everything else gets interpreted. Meet someone confident and well-dressed at a party. You assume they're competent, trustworthy, successful. Meet the same person when they're tired, distracted, or having a bad day. You assume the opposite. Same person, completely different verdict. Research confirms how unreliable this is. Studies show that people form lasting impressions from photographs alone. Rating faces for trustworthiness, competence, and likability in under 100 milliseconds. And these snap judgments predict real outcomes, election results, hiring decisions, courtroom verdicts, not because first impressions are accurate, but because people act on them as if they are. The damage is real. You've probably dismissed someone who turned out to be remarkable, trusted someone who turned out to be unreliable, hired the wrong person, passed on the right opportunity, all because your brain made a confident decision with almost no data. 3 things drive bad first impressions: appearance bias, attractiveness, clothing, and grooming hijack your judgment before a single word is spoken. Context, contamination. Where you meet someone shapes how you see them. The same person reads completely differently in a job interview versus a bar versus a hospital. Mood projection. If you're anxious, stressed, or distracted, you unconsciously project that onto the person you're meeting. They seem off. The problem is actually you. So what do? Delay your verdict. Consciously withhold judgment for at least 3 separate interactions. One meeting is not enough data. Separate behavior from character. Someone being rude once doesn't make them a rude person. Someone being charming once doesn't make them trustworthy. Ask better questions. Instead of, what do I feel about this person? Ask, what do I actually know about this person? The gap between those 2 answers is where first impression errors live. Your brain will always form a first impression. You can't stop that, but you can choose not to act on it until you have real evidence. Follow rational mind for daily psychology that sharpens how you see the world. Tomorrow, confirmation bias. Why you only see what you already believe. See you then.